It's really a two-person job. I really can't see when I have the bucket up. I'm trying to keep it away from the post, but it's really hard. There's not hardly any space. And as it is now, I don't think I'm gonna get it out. Okay, I forgot my camera, but the trailer is so close to the posts. We're gonna try and pull it away a little bit, strap it. I'll back the bobcat up. Otherwise we have a come along. We'll try that. Home sweet home. Welcome to the family, little Dougies. Or clean up. There's something about the dirt here. They eat it all the time. Off to the dump again. Boards are seriously so heavy. I should have asked how much I weighed, what the difference was at the dump yesterday. They're incredibly heavy. Trying to get to the dump on time before it closes. And I have all these faces looking at me wanting to come. Hi, Coot. You're back for a visit, are you, Coot? You're back for a visit. Handsome. You too, Sherwin. Good morning. Today is Saturday, so this is May long weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday I'm on my own. Yesterday I edited, did another dump run, puttered around and did some other things. I kind of have feels like a big list of things to do. It is a big list of things to do. We'll see what I can get done today, tomorrow, and then I think Monday. Anyway, today, I think one of the first things I think I need to do is get those logs off the trailer, stack them somewhere and start peeling them and kind of get them drying a little bit better. That frees up the trailer in case I need the trailer, because my worry is that I don't have enough logs the exact length, long enough that we need for the deck joists for me to mill. A friend of ours that I mentioned before has offered to give me a bunch of logs. Not sure the status of his dump truck, if it's running or not. If it is, I think he'll deliver them for me. If it's not, I'm gonna have to take the trailer there. So that's the first thing. I need to do a bunch of cleanup. I need to go into the workshop and clear the wall and start taking the insulation out. That's right where the deck joined into the house. That was all leaking. So let me start with taking the logs off. Now, how do I do that? If I was milling them, I would just pick them up with the excavator or excavator attachment on the Bobcat, but I don't want to ruin them. Let's just move in here. There we go. I don't want to ruin them. So I was like, okay, do I strap them? Somehow, forklift is ideal, but the wheel well is kind of in the way for me to get the forklift under the middle of the log. But I was looking at it and I think it's worth trying to get the forklift under where I can, lift it up and try and move it out towards the front of the trailer and then bring the forklift back underneath and get it that way. I'm gonna try that first before I pick plan B or C. Probably one of the most annoying things about trying to use those forklifts on the Bobcat is that most of the time where you're using the forklift is where the whole thing blocks your view. So I literally can't see. It's kind of a drag. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna go get my cant hook from the mill. And now that the logs are kind of pushed over, and then it's hard, I can't get out of the Bobcat. If I have the forklifts there and ready, then I need to get out and then roll it on. I actually think I'm probably gonna have to change my plan. I think it'd just be too hard. Okay, I feel like my best bet is to strap them. And I think that the reason I was hesitant about that is because if you're doing this by yourself, you can't just use one strap because it'll just teeter-totter unless you get it exactly. If you had two people, one person can hold the end of the log. So I need two straps that are kind of the same length, and I have to center them and get them kind of exact for it to work well. I set up some lumber over by the house where I'll drop them and then peel them. But yeah, so I did find two straps that are the same length, so I just have to... Hello. Hi, baby Goyle. Baby doily. I just have to set them up right. Find the center of the strap, tuck this stuff under. That end is thicker. I still have to get out, but all right, that job is done. It's kind of raining. Do I sit and peel them in the rain? I have other things I could do in the rain, or I could go work in the workshop, but I'd rather do that maybe when it gets dark. I don't know what I'm gonna get done today. I'll peel the logs. I have a sneaking suspicion that this bark is going to be very difficult to peel. Pancake? I could use actually a longer knife. Goodness, peeling those is not very much fun. The middle one is okay. The bark is a lot more dry, but the other two, it's like really on there. And Steve does have an attachment for his chainsaw that takes the bark off. I have no idea how to set it up. I'll keep chipping away at it, but I think I'm gonna actually start a fire and start burning some of that wood. You're probably wondering is why don't we just use trees from our own forest for the posts? We don't have a lot of Douglas fir that we want to cut down. We have one dead standing tree, but it's got quite a curve to it. Then that requires, I wouldn't cut them down by myself. And then not even guaranteeing that they're the right diameter, length, and everything. We got exactly what we had asked for. And so I think it was worth it for the timing and the effort to just get them and pay for them. It's too bad that it has stain on it, because it would be nice firewood for in the house, but I think with the stain on it, it's not a good idea. Good morning. I need to cover that window. We hit it a couple times. I was supposed to pick up half-inch sheet of plywood and I kind of forgot. For me to go and get that now is going to be at least an hour round trip. So I'm going to try and just scrap something together to put over the window. Cover window, check. I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna clear out this workshop. I gotta get rid of the skis, the ski rack, the bike, that shelf, and this workbench. Like the other things I need to do are get logs, get more logs, and I need to start milling. And then finish cleaning up. I gotta get rid of the stairs and that, and then finish peeling the bark, which I'm still in debate about this log wizard thing. That's another story. See what's going on. Not bad. It's called frass from carpenter ants. So things don't look horrible. There's a couple of areas that look worse than others, and there are those bolts that go all the way through. So I'm gonna take these off now. Trying to figure out how the water was getting into the workshop in through the window. Is it down in through here, or was it in through here? It looks as though the house wrap was brought down and wrapped inside the window framework rather than properly flashed around the window. So I think the water was hitting the house wrap, trickling down in, and later you'll see where I do think is the window took the brunt of the damage, not so much the wall, which is good. See, my concern is this ledger board looks pretty good from the front. You know, it doesn't really look rotten. Yeah, it's seen some water. Sounds good. Not too bad. But when you flip it over, it's not good. And that's the concern I have with that board. Looks okay. This is as far as I'm going to get with this trim, this casing. It's really like really screwed in together. It's been taking me a really long time, but as I pull that, I just don't want to, you know, wreck too much if I don't need to. This is definitely, it smells wet to me, but I think I'll leave that. I think I'll leave it for now. Let Dilly decide what to do, and I'll move on to something else. These are really good sharpeners, if you want to know. I've tried a whole bunch of different ones, and these ones are really good. I have one for each of my 3 saws. How does my hair look? This was definitely, doing this was not on the list to do today, but I just kind of, they were really needed to be done. And just wanted to do it and sit in the sun. I like doing things like this. It's like getting the wax out of the dog's ears. Just enjoy it. I just want to get a log on the mill because tomorrow I'm going to start milling. I only have up here at least 3 logs that are long enough. All of the ones that I've got are like 9.5 feet, and I think we need over 10 feet. I think that's what I have it down on paper. I know that most of these ones are too short. So we'll just take a hike down to the creek and measure the ones that are there and see what I've got. The other 2 that I have, so these logs, I was like, oh, why are those over here? Those are long enough. And then I remembered, I think it was 2 years ago, where I was milling the larch and it really gums up the blades. So I set them way away from the mill so that I wouldn't use them, but I think I'm gonna use them. I literally look at every piece of wood and I'm like, can I save that? Can I save that? And I'm looking at this. Can I save that? Should I save that? Day 3. Welcome to milling day, log acquiring day. I could spend the day going through the forest and finding some things, but I'm gonna go to our friend Phil's house first and see if I can't get some from him. Either I'll take the trailer up. He has a dump truck, but it's just not running right now. Let's go see what he has to say. There's the pile of logs. So we picked out 3 for now. I need to come back a little bit more. just looking at this log, we knew it had a crack, but it looks like it goes sort of in a twisting motion all the way through the log. So I fear now that this is completely unusable. If it was just straight down the one side, you'd still get all of this. But the way that that crack looks, we didn't see that because this part was on the ground. But this one looks really good.
Watching the stars and the city lights. Right from the start, said we never grow apart, dear Wichita. You wanted me to know, never ever let you go, dear Wichita. Surrounded by colors, it's such a sight. Watching all the lovers fall into the night. All the moods in a heartbeat. We're going back where it all began. The same ground under our feet. Starts to shake with your lonely hand. Winter time to spring, I remember everything from Wichita. This town is on its knees, you know God is overseas, I'm telling you. Oh, it's more to this than what you see. You know this town's got the best of me. Are we sure it's the last time? Sure that this is the last time. Oh, we were down by the river all through the night, watching the stars and the city lights. And all the moods in a heartbeat. We're going back where it all began. The same ground under our feet. Starts to shake with you all we can. But we're caught in a landslide. So we stay up to the morning light. The tales we were told we would never grow old in Wichita.
I think I'm gonna give this one a go now, and then probably that's gonna be it for the day because I want to cook myself something to eat tonight. I've actually been living off of canned chili, canned soup, or nothing. Crackers. Actually, last night I made myself a protein shake. So I need to eat something proper and focus on that a little bit. I feel like I'm just like go, 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 but really, whatever. I have one chance to get these right, and I can't screw them up. So I have 3.5 by 7.5 is what I need. I cut them at 12 feet just so that I have enough to cut off on each end and square them up, and, you know, extra foot just in case. I wonder if I should turn this. 9.25, 9.5, close enough. So anyway, 3.5. Hi Luna. I'm only gonna get one, so I just want to make sure when I make my top cut that I get 7.5 out of here, and I just do if I cut to here. All right, you guys, one down, many more to go. See you next week.